You know, every now and again, some fake gamer girl goes on some Twitter rant in some sort of video that ends up going viral, talking about how awful the state of video gaming is and how bad it is for women. And when you're gonna do and say stupid stuff publicly, you're gonna get called out publicly. So welcome back to Words of Paradise. I'm your host, Leon Idle. And yeah, to be fair, I haven't actually seen this yet. It could end up being a complete nothing burger, but I've seen enough folks that I do trust and respect talking such ridiculous shit on this video that I think it warrants a watch to see what just brain rot she has to espouse. So before we get into it, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news nearly every day. Let's see what Ash here has to say about video game culture being oh so toxic.
Let me rant real quick. Video game culture is toxic.
Alright, before we get into it, how much you want to bet she's going to talk about people calling names and talking trash, as one is wont to do in gaming, a lack of female spaces, she's black. I'm going to take a wild guess, say she's going to talk about a lack of diversity. Now, it's only a minute and 26 seconds. I don't really know how much she could say in that time period, but, I mean, y'all know how women are. They can say a lot real quickly to just cut you down and tear you down. Either way, also, world has bigger problems than boys. Kiss boys and girls. If it's on a shirt, that's kind of gay. Yeah, basically, I think you can pretty much already tell this girl a fake gamer.
I've been playing Marvel Rivals a lot lately. I am obsessed with this game.
Okay, so you're playing one of the most popular games of all time right now. Are you a streamer? What is it you do? Like, are you just jumping in on the hype train? I know a lot of people that ain't gamers that play Marvel Rivals because, like, the hype train is absolutely there for it. So, also, if you're about to be talking shit about gaming culture being toxic in a competitive game like Marvel Rivals, girlie, it just goes to show that you a tourist because, yo, you had this sort of trash talk in WoW and Marvel vs. Capcom 3 and Overwatch and Halo 2, Marvel vs. Capcom 2, Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. So yeah, if you're complaining about this in Marvel Rivals, that would lead me to believe that, what, you never experienced in these other games? Why, did you never play other games? You already coming off as a little sus, girly.
I've been insulted, called everything but a child of God. I have been told that I need to be in the kitchen and I need to be cooking and stop playing games.
If you losing, maybe that's true. Look, if I'm going to have me a partner, female, male, doesn't matter. If I'm playing me a competitive game and you costing us to lose, bitch, how about the server make me a sandwich? That goes for dudes too. Like, if you've been being told all this shit, that's not toxic, that's trash talk. What are you supposed to do? You're supposed to throw that smack right back at them. Like, lady, you're black. I've been told all about. I've heard some horror stories from my black homies to talk about how a black woman can just eviscerate a motherfucker. Like, are you the one black chick that, like, can't come to the cookout? Are you that white adjacent or whatnot? You can't throw some shade back? Like, I thought that's what your folk were known for.
Which is crazy because if you said that to me in person, I'll go in the kitchen and cook, but just don't be surprised if there's something in that food that you may not want to eat. It's annoying.
Okay, so on top of being bad at video games and not being able to handle trash talk, you're also vindictive? You're not making a good case for yourself right now, little lady.
Being a woman and having on voice chat and you're being insulted and told all of these things and you're being harassed. It's so annoying, and this is something.
You want to know the amazing thing about voice chat? You could turn it off. Like, I'd say if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen. But that seems to be the only place you're good for. And even then, that might not be the case because you're going to put, like, arsenic or mercury or something in it because you can't handle any sort of criticism. Like, the voice chat thing is insane. Lady, you can turn it off. Or, again, grow a pair. If you want to play with the boys, you want to hang with the boys, throw some shade back at the boys. You don't even need to turn it off. Just get good, scrub.
Something that I am fairly new to. I understand that this has always been around. This dates all the way back to the Call of Duty days.
It dates back to before the Call of Duty days, sweetheart. But again, you're a tourist. It's fine. We'll let that one slide.
Well aware of that. I shouldn't have to cut off my voice chat in order to please other people.
Or you could just This is gonna sound rough. Get some thicker skin. I already see all that makeup you're wearing, so if you're gonna have some thick skin, it's not like you can't cover it up and make it look soft anyway. See, that's trash talk. That wasn't even that great. That was just off the top of the dome. Like,
And if we're playing a team-based game, we have to talk to each other and we have to collaborate.
and if you were being a shitty player and your team is calling you out for it, do some self-reflection and be like, what can I do to improve so that I'm not dragging the team down? I don't want to be the DEI hire for the team. I want to actually be good at the game.
And something I have noticed is that these team-based games attract the worst type of people. It's a bunch of low vibrational, low emotionally intelligent people that get on this game and call you anything.
I mean, that was a poor roast, but at least you tried. What, you can't just do that in response to them if they talking shit? Like you're comfortable doing it right now. I don't know, is this scripted or you just talking off the cuff? You can clearly throw out some insults now, and you want to throw out insults to pretty much like the entirety of the gaming community when it comes to these online competitive games, but you can't do it back in the voice chat? Doesn't make a lot of sense, sweet tits.
And what gets me is like, I don't want to have to mute because I feel like I'm letting people win. But at the same time, your girl wants to protect her peace, okay?
If you want to protect your peace, either don't play the game or ingratiate yourself within the culture because this is normal. We don't change for you. We don't, oh my goodness, some girl's all upset because we're doing what gamers have always done. We need to change our ways. Look, I don't know too terribly goddamn much about cheerleading, believe it or not. All I do know is that I didn't come into any sort of cheerleading culture and try and change how it was to fit my sensibilities because I can't do the splits on account of I got a penis. So why should we come in and change how gaming has always operated for you, Toots?
That's all I wanted to say about gaming culture, y'all. In rant.
Yeah, in rant. Well, thankfully, everyone I know, love and respect, has had a great take on this. I'm going to take a look at a couple of them before we cut this video off here, just because I think they're funny. Oddly enough, everyone who's said something has either been a black male or a woman. I love the fact that she'd be getting called out by these people that are supposedly the downtrodden individuals on her side. So we got my boy Dave here, Craze. I love Craze. Great dude. Follow him if you haven't. If one day I'm rich, I'm going to organize a gaming tournament that not only will reward skill at the game proper, but will also reward you on your shit talk game. Yes, I give you prizes for how good you cook those motherfuckers, just like a rap battle. But it's COD or King of Fighters instead. Oh, dude. I would love this idea. Imagine hiding out, you're just going up, rolling up to a Smash Bros. Tournament. You choose Link, or you choose Ganondorf or Mario or whatever, and you just put the smackdown motherfuckers while you also just eviscerate them, giving them generational trauma. Like, they're gonna eventually grow up and have kids. Actually, these are Smash Bros. Players. They're probably two sweaty virgins. They're not gonna have kids. But if they grew up to hypothetically have kids, those kids gonna be feeling secondhand embarrassment for what went down at the vintage stock 20 years before their birth. Like, that's fucking amazing. You'll love to see it. Then we got my girl Vex coming in here, and she got the right opinions. Changing any hobby to fit your weak needs is how you degrade and destroy the same hobby. Either grow a spine or stay in the kitchen. Now Vex, you already heard what the gal said. She gonna be putting shit in that food you don't. Now, and to be fair, you could probably handle what's in that food, considering you're like Sri Lankan and you guys eat like what? Feces curry? I don't know. So maybe you'd be fine with whatever she's cooking. I know I wouldn't. But either way, point is, Vex got the right idea. Then we got my boy Sheepsidian coming in. This will be the final one, but the clapback's beautiful. Go play Animal Crossing, child of God. See, now that's some good shit talk. She said earlier in the video, I've been called everything but a child of God. Yeah, if you want to ingratiate yourself in gaming culture, but you want to deal with such toxicity, go play yourself a cozy game. Pop on the Stardew Valley. Pop on the Animal Crossing. Or whatever it is that floats your boat. But if you don't want to be part of the community, if you want to play these team-based games without being harassed, as if you even know what harassment is, first of all, you live in the first goddamn world. You telling me you're suffering harassment? Yo, there's bitches in India getting their, like, vaginas sewed shut and shit. And what, you can't handle some mean words over the computer? Man, get the fuck out of here. Where's this stereotype about the strong black woman? Because this shit was weak, bro. I'm actually insulted that this was as tame as it was, because I was hoping to really just go in on motherfucker, and really this was like, oh, you poor sweet summer child, I almost pity you. Almost. I don't, but I almost pity you. But, yeah, I'm tired of these fake female gamers out here trying to change the gaming space. I'm tired of when these things blow up on X, because, you know, there's still individuals out there trying to espouse nonsense about how toxic gaming is, or whatever it need be. I'm tired that 10 years later, we got these, like, off-brand DEI and Anita Sarkeesians coming in, thinking they can have their 15 minutes of fame if they just say the right shit to their, lefty liberal crowd. But whatever, she's getting cooked online, and I'm just gonna add to it, and I know a lot of other people are as well, and that's good enough for me. But those are just my opinions. Let me know yours in the comments down below, or let me know on X, where you can find me at Bolt the Word. And please do subscribe. I'm a nerdy news channel. I cover nerdy news nearly every day. I know this wasn't really news, but sometimes you just gotta light a motherfucker up. But it's not always about gaming, anime, movies, music, Magic the Gathering, you name it. Check me out on Instagram at wordsofparadise_Leon, and become a member for $4.99 a month. You can join the Discord, choose the articles I go over on a day-to-day basis, choose the videos I react to on my Friday night live streams, and of course, get involved with over 150 other vital idols. We are a bright, beautiful, glowing, vibrant community that I cannot wait to grow even further, because we do care about diversity. There's only one kind of diversity of thought. If that's interesting to you, join the Discord, hit subscribe, and until next time, it is all here in the Nerdosphere. This has been Words of Paradise.